Vivek sir. Yes, sir. Vivek sir. Vivek ji. Sir, इधर. Sorry, sir.
Are you driving? Did you get David? You need to get gloves on, like riding gloves. Yeah. But if balance is good, it topples over really easy.
I know.
You have to be careful with that.
Yeah.
Vivek sir.
Could someone get Art Cup? In the restaurant. Cafe.
All of you start from right, yeah?
Okay, here we go. Right, going left.
Sir, yes, sir.
Right there.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
अरे तुम लोग क्या लिटा दोगे उन लोगों को? थोड़ा कैमरा ऊपर करो, बेचारे उससे नीचे क्या जाएगा वो?
Okay, thank you very much. Ladies and gents, thank you so much for coming out on a Saturday evening. I know you're all very, very busy working the weekend, and there's so much that you could be doing, but you've very kindly agreed to attend our press conference, and for that, we thank you on behalf of all the children of Food for Life Vrindavan and our projects. I'll explain a little bit about that. First of all, the thanks go to you, ladies and gents from the press, for covering our event. And of course, the thanks goes to everyone who flew in from London yesterday to actually do the event. And thirdly, the thanks go to the people here up the front who are going to field some of your questions, which I hope will keep to point about the charity and about the wonderful work that Vivek Bhaiya is doing with us, and and the future as well, how we take this forward and helping the children who come from some of the poorest communities, not just in India, but I would say in the world, if you have seen the level of poverty.
Yeah.
So my name is Ravin J. Ganatra. I'm the UK chairperson and director trustee of Food for Life Vrindavan. I'm a volunteer of the charity. I've been working as a volunteer for about 8 years and helping a very wonderful gentleman who you'll see on the left of Vivek Bhaiya. His name is Rupa Raghunath Das. He's an Italian gentleman who spent the best part of 30 years here in India.
He was Italian, now he's Indian.
Now he's Indian. Now he's
Indian soul, Italian nationality.
Absolutely. So we'll get to speak to Rupa Bhaiya as well. But first of all, a little explanation as to what we're doing and why I'm wearing a khaki shirt which says FFLV Challenge. This is representative of the rickshaw drivers of Mumbai and the whole of India. And what we want to do is to do a challenge which would take a bunch of reasonably well-to-do people who don't have poverty in England, but who want to give something back to society. They bought into the project, they bought into what we're doing, and collectively we decided that we would want to come to India and raise some money around the world so that we can educate some girls, as many as possible, quite honestly. And this was sparked from a conversation that we had many years ago when Vivek Bhaiya started this wonderful project called Devi, which is the Development and Education of Vrindavan Girls Initiative. Development and Empowerment of Vrindavan Girls Initiative. It's a wonderful, wonderful project, and the website is devi.com, I believe, www. And so we've decided that what we're going to do is something very challenging. A few years ago, we climbed the Himalaya Ladakh region, Stock Kangri Mountain.
Kilimanjaro.
A few years before that was Kilimanjaro. A few years before that was the Three Peaks Challenge. And that's what brings me to the gentleman on the end, whose name is Ravinol Chambers. He's a Royal Television Society Award winner in the UK, a filmmaker who's joining us on this journey, and he'll talk to you a little bit about it. So we're going to be driving these things are. But we're learning to drive those rickshaws right now, today and tomorrow, and we're going to drive them 1,800 kilometers from Mumbai to the very southernmost tip of India, which is Kanyakumari.
Woo!
Thank you. So, a big round of applause, actually, to the ladies and gents who have agreed to do that. So that's enough about me. The charity is based in Vrindavan. We educate and empower the poorest of the poor, predominantly girls. The reason we educate the girls is because in such rural societies, the boy is seen as the asset and the girl is seen as the liability. So we're working our utmost to change that, how would you say, that injustice.
बिल्कुल.
Bilkul, right?
Yes.
Injustice of the boy being the asset and the girl being the liability. So we want to balance that culture and balance the world so that girls have just as much rights and freedom to get the education as the boys.
हमारे बॉलीवुड की मीडिया में लेकिन ठीक से बैलेंस है क्योंकि बहुत सारी लड़कियां इधर represented हैं. You see the girl power right here.
Yes.
Lots of female journalists here.
Absolutely. So that's it. That's about enough from me. I'm going to introduce you to a few people, and they'll tell you a little bit about why they're doing this project. I'm going to start at the very end with a gentleman who's wearing the hat. He's an award-winning hairdresser from the UK. He worked for a company called Hair on Broadway, quite a few different companies. He has his own business now. And in fact, that business has been picked up by a television company in Spain, and they're going to be doing a reality TV show. So this is a man of the future, actually. He was just featured, thank you. He was just featured on CNN, Christine Amanpour, which is one of the most popular news anchors and programs around the world, where he joined. He's a gentleman of Muslim origin, and he joined with his Jewish brothers, and they go on the streets of London to give hope and empowerment to the homeless people of London by giving them a haircut.
That's great. That's really great. Commendable.
And the haircuts would normally cost hundreds of pounds, but he's doing that all about what he's doing, why he's doing it.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming. It means a lot for me because I come from a different country, different background, and I always loved India, to go to India, but I've never been here before. And it's an amazing, amazing experience to help the kids, the ladies, and hopefully to give a haircut to everybody, to make everybody happy. Thank you very much.
I like that. So everywhere on the break, you park the rickshaw on the side and start giving people haircuts. You start with me.
I start with you. Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you very much, David. And to the right of David is Balveet Qureshi. Please put your hands together for Balveet. Thank you.
So many big charities get a lot of awareness, but this charity doesn't. So it's good. It's good to create the awareness for Food for Life Vrindavan, and so good to actually empower girls and women. Without women, life wouldn't exist. You do need women, so it's so good to actually do this for women and give them the education that they need and simple tools to make a big difference in their lives, which also makes a big difference for their families as well. So.
Thank you very much.
Need the mic back?
Thank you. And as I mentioned earlier, to the right of me is a gentleman by the name of Ravinol Chambers. He's of Irish heritage, but he spent 10 years in India and around the world as a monk, as a Hindu monk, studying the Vedas and the Upanishads. And he's now, like I say, an award-winning filmmaker. His company is known as Be Inspired Film, and he just recently won a Royal Television Society Award in the UK. So a fantastic achievement. Please put your hands together for Mr. Ravinol Chambers.
Here, guys. When I signed up for this, I did it just of my own accord. I thought I needed some adventure in my life, and I thought that looks really exciting. I'm going to do it. And then I actually thought, let me bring some of my team along, and we'll shoot a documentary. So we're actually making a film. I reckon it can have a huge impact. However, I think on the ground, it's a bit more complex today, and what are the different viewpoints and so on. We also have some projects we're going to see tomorrow in Mumbai. We're going to speak to some academics. What's really exciting is we've connected with people on Facebook. They're going to come and chat to us about what they think about this issue. So it's quite exciting, and we're really happy to be part of it. I'm happy to have my team here as well, Pramal and Bart, and we're just really happy to be part of it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ravinol. And now I'm always happy to have glamour to the right of me. And this young lady is not just a glamorous young lady, but she's a very talented actor. Recently arrived in Mumbai and has started to rock the entertainment world. She's a working actor here in this country and starting to make some real waves. You've just finished a film with Amir Khan, am I right in thinking that? Yes, there you are. Very shy, don't be shy. So please put your hands together for Miss Aarti Khetarpal.
Hi, I welcome all of you here, and I'm very happy that all of you are part of it. To start with my basic introduction, Vivek Bhaiya has seen me as a kid. So my father produced a movie called Shirdi Sai Baba, in which Suresh uncle was Suresh sir uncle was a part of it. So I've known Bhaiya when the both of us were not in the field.
Yes.
And our association goes really long. But after the movie was launched, released, everything. So my basic introduction. I am born in Delhi, bred in Vrindavan, and now in Bombay. So when I was in Delhi, then obviously we were Vivek Bhai and everybody were very close. But ever since we went to Vrindavan, then my mom was serving as the academic director in Rupa Prabhu's school. So that is how I got connected to the cause, and I got my upbringing, and I was raised in Vrindavan for 8 years. And I went back to Delhi for university, and then now here I am in Bombay. So life is a full circle. But it's very interesting to see that the cause people are associated with in all the throughout the world, including Delhi, Bombay, Vrindavan, and all over the world, London for that matter. It takes a village to bring up a girl. And I'm glad that all of us here are agreeing to that fact and contributing to that particular thing, because it is true that people look down upon girl child, but it also takes a village to bring up a girl child. Prabhu's school with the girls of the slum who were raised in his school, and if you go who don't even know the value of money, they're living in mud houses, and you've seen. I mean, obviously he knows the reality, and I think the reason why people like Vivek Bhaiya are in it is because the cause in itself has a lot of potential, and it is delivering. You'll see the difference. You'll see a girl from the slum speaking as good English as you and I are speaking, or maybe better. And the exposure that we're getting in a place like Vrindavan. First, I hope everybody knows where Vrindavan is. It is a small town in Mathura in UP. So apart from the spirit, is one major reason why I am so excited. I just got a corn operated, so you could see me limping. But I think that just adds to the whole excitement and adventure. Yes, the rickshaw ride, oh my God, will be quite a journey. But I'm glad by 17th of September, November, everybody is going to be as charged as we are. And you'll see us with smiling faces. You'll be glad to see how we culminate this journey.
Well done.
Thank you very much, Aarti.
Proud of you.
So the next gentleman I'd like to introduce is the founder of
The real hero.
The real hero. Well, actually, we have one hero here, of course, and this is why you've all turned up. I know, which is very kind of you, but I want you to meet a real hero of mine, a hero of Vivek Bhaiya's. Pretty much everyone who signed up to this event has done it because of one man. And the man has set an amazing example of how service to mankind is true service to God. You have to serve humanity before you can serve God. So please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the table the founder of Food for Life Vrindavan, Mr. Rupa Raghunath. I should say Shriman Rupa Raghunath Das.
Rupa Bhaiya.
Rupa Bhaiya.
Vivek Bhaiya. The first time Vivek came to Vrindavan, a name was coined for him. It was Vivek Bhaiya. For all the girls, he's the Bhaiya. Wonderful Bhaiya. And quite few years have gone by. Vivek was there for his 33rd birthday?
Yeah.
33rd birthday.
Yeah.
Quite few years gone by, and a lot of things that happened in the school. A lot of girls started graduating, finishing 12th grade and going on to college and university. And the more I get tired, the more I should think of our girls in Vrindavan and what they are going through, how their life is. Why you're here? I don't want to see you. Why don't you die? Get out of my way. Another girl? Get out. That's what they get from their family.
Yeah.
I don't want to see you. Get out. So, riding a rickshaw is nothing compared to what those girls are riding in life. And what we are doing, like this event, can take a whole bunch of those girls out of that desperate situation. And that is really something that I must say a big, big, heartfelt thank you to all of you. It's something wonderful, and it's something that Actually, I shouldn't even say thank you because the thank you will come automatically.
Thank you very much, Rupa Bhaiya. And now, last but in no means least, a gentleman who has wholeheartedly come on board to this project. There's never been a moment where we've asked something of this gentleman and he said no. In fact, even on his holiday in London just 2 months ago, I tracked him down.
He was hiding.
He was hiding because there's a lot of press interest in London as well for Bollywood stars and actors, and he had to hide, and we found him. And we told him this is what we're doing, and so he's arranged this press conference through his PR agency, so thank you to them for arranging you guys to come today. But the dedication, the amazing humility with which he helps us, there's never a moment where we feel we have to play status games. It's absolutely straight down to the point. It's business. What can I do? What can I do to help you? That's always what you say to us. Not what can I get from this. It's what can I do to help you? And that's heartfelt. So on behalf of the entire Food for Life family in India and in the UK, a very big thank you for turning up today. You've just flown in from Delhi. I know you're a very busy man. So please, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Vivek Bhaiya.
Thank you, Ravan. Thank you so much. Never too busy for my family. Food for Life वृंदावन की सारी बच्चियाँ जिनको मैंने अपने सामने आंखों सामने जैसे इनको बड़ा होते हुए देखा है, वैसे उनको भी कुछ को तो गोद खिलाया है और अब बड़ी मतलब लड़कियाँ बन गई हैं. They become young ladies, and over the last 8-9 years, it's been an incredibly fulfilling and rewarding experience. मैं अक्सर कहता हूँ लोगों को कि ठीक है, भगवान की दया से मैंने बहुत सारे अवार्ड जीते हैं, लेकिन वो सारे अवार्ड एक शेल्फ पे होते हैं. मैं खुद ही नहीं देखता हूँ उनको. भूल जाता ना आदमी, एक बार अवार्ड मिल गया, आपने शेल्फ पे डाल दिया, बंदा आता है उसको डस्ट वस्ट करता है और छोड़ देता है. But when I go to Vrindavan and I see my bachas, when I see my little sisters, when I see them growing, when I see them blossoming into these incredibly confident young ladies who are going to conquer the world, for me those are the biggest living awards that I've achieved. You know, that's what I feel, that when I measure the sum of my life, I feel that those contributions that I've made are the greatest investments I've ever made in my life. It's extremely fulfilling to see, क्योंकि जहाँ पे हमारे schools हैं, it's heartland of rural India, और कभी-कभी ऐसा लगता है कि भैया ये दिल्ली से सिर्फ 2 घंटे की दूरी पर है, और यहाँ पर लड़कियों को इस तरह से कैसे treat किया जा सकता है? How can you commoditize women in today's India? But it's the truth, it happens. We rescue so many girls from whether it's child labor, sometimes child prostitution, abused backgrounds, abused family homes. And जब हमने शुरू किया तब child marriage used to be such a norm. It was so common. In fact, I remember a situation which got me so riled up, and you know, I remember him calming me down. But there used to be people who would come and say, इसका हमने बात पक्की कर दी है, शादी हो रही है. 12 साल की बच्ची को हमारे स्कूल से खींच के हमारे सामने ले गए. In today's India, और हम नहीं कर पाए कुछ. You know, we have all the laws in the world that's supposed to protect something like this from happening, but we couldn't do anything. हमारे आंखों के सामने ले गए. हम complaint लिखवाते रहे, हम agitate करते रहे. But then we realized that you have to work with the people and change the mindset. लोगों का सोचने का जरिया बदलना पड़ेगा. जब तक लोग बच्चियों को liability समझेंगे, जब तक लोग बेटी को पराया धन समझेंगे, अपना नहीं समझेंगे, तब तक ये होता रहेगा. ना इधर की ना उधर की. ससुराल गई तो मैके वाली है, मैके में है तो ससुराल वाली है. ये जो सिस्टम है, इसे बदलना बहुत ज़रूरी है, because this is one of the root causes of social evil and doesn't allow women to get empowered. तो हम कर रहे हैं अपनी तरफ से. अभी 14 गांव में ऐसा हो गया है कि पिछले 4 साल 5 साल में कोई सिंगल रिकॉर्ड नहीं है चाइल्ड मैरिज का. नहीं तो 12 साल की बच्ची 40 साल 45 साल के बच्चे से मर्द से शादी हो जाती थी. अब ये सब बंद हो चुका है. लोग समझने लग गए हैं, एंड लोग देख भी रहे हैं. लोगों को लगता है लड़कियों को कहाँ बुद्धि होती है, लड़कियां कहाँ समझ सकती हैं, लड़की कैसे पढ़ाई करेगी. जिस प्रांत में, जिस एरिया में लड़के कभी कॉलेज और यूनिवर्सिटी नहीं गए हैं, जिन गाँवों से, वहाँ पे हमारे पास अब 40 से ज़्यादा लड़कियाँ कॉलेज और यूनिवर्सिटी में खुद अपने मेरिट पे दाखिला ले रही हैं. दिस इज समथिंग दैट वी आर एक्सट्रीमली प्राउड ऑफ. एंड That's why I love this cause so much. I'm so connected to it. It's so close to my heart because it's actually transforming lives. So मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ, we're creating an army. We're creating an army that's going to change the country from within. We're creating an army of very strong girls who are empowered, who believe. You know, when they come in, they always say, अच्छा पूछो उनको क्या बनना चाहते हो? So they'll always say, टीचर बनना चाहते हैं, गरीबों को फ्री पढ़ाई कराना चाहते हैं. डॉक्टर बनना चाहते हैं, गरीबों का फ्री इलाज करना चाहते हैं. दिस इज द नोबिलिटी. किसी के आप एक लड़की के मुंह से नहीं सुनोगे मुझे पैसे कमाने. दे आर ऑलवेज internally so strong and noble. They just needed that platform. And it's amazing to see transformation of kids who've, you know, literally been on the streets. And you see them a year later after they've come into our school, they're physically transformed because we also feed them. हम पढ़ाई लिखाई, खाना पीना, पालन पोषण, health care, कपड़े, पैर के जूते से लेके सर के तेल तक, you know, we take care of them with all our heart and we give them everything that we can with in quality. तो उसकी वजह से you just see them transform. भूरे भूरे बाल होते हैं, malnourished children के, they just completely transform. I wish we had pictures. I wish we had an audiovisual presentation to show you actual cases over the years of so many girls, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cases, now in the thousands, that we've managed to transform completely. So it's not just a physical transformation, but also a mental one. क्योंकि बहुत सारी बच्चियां हैं जिन्हें जैसे child prostitution में बेचा हो, उन्हें समझ भी नहीं आया कि मेरे साथ क्या हुआ है और क्यों हुआ है. They've been physically abused by men twice their age, twice their size. And to get out of that damage, the kind of, I mean, we don't have the infrastructure of having, you know, the best child psychologists or the best psychiatrists in the world. But what we do have is absolutely unconditional love. और जब हम उन बच्चों को प्यार देते हैं, उनको इज्जत देते हैं, उनकी रिस्पेक्ट करते हैं, इसीलिए मैंने नाम देवी भी रखा था. We came up with the name Devi for that, to give them that sense of respect about themselves. You see the transformation, you see the healing, you see them, you know, we were talking about you being a brown belt. Every time I go to Vrindavan, they all come out there and they perform. And I shouldn't say this, but those girls are thrashing all the boys.
Oh, they are. Absolutely.
They're winning medals at the state level, they're winning medals and hopefully very soon at the national level. And I'm pretty confident they'll represent India in terms of martial arts pretty soon, gymnastics pretty soon. हम जितना कर सकते हैं, we don't do it like if you see a government school and the facilities there versus what we provide, people think, यार तुम इतने कम में कैसे चला लेते हो? And that's only because of that degree of commitment. हम चाहते हैं, जितने लोग यहाँ बैठे हैं सब volunteers हैं. ये जो इतने सबको introduce कर रहा है लेकिन खुद के बारे में कुछ नहीं बता रहा है, he's a very successful actor. He's a very well-known personality in UK and among the British Asian stars. He's up there. But he's so committed and he's 100% volunteer. He gives so much of his time for this organization. So I think that's what makes the magic happen. People come forward and say, let's make a difference. And then you measure that difference in the quality of life. You measure that difference in each success story. Each girl is a success story. हमारे पास आजकल ऐसे होता है कि आज भी इस देश में जो हम 25 साल 30 साल पुरानी पिक्चरों में देखते थे कि बेटी हुई तो उसको कूड़े के डब्बे में फेंक दिया. आज भी वृंदावन में कभी कभी हमारे साथ ऐसे केस होते हैं कि कूड़े के डिब्बे में जहाँ पे कुत्ते वगैरह आते हैं, कौवे आते हैं खाना खाने के लिए, यंग न्यूबॉर्न बेबी को, गर्ल चाइल्ड को फेंक दिया जाता है. एंड यू नो व्हाट द फर्स्ट थिंग पीपल डू इवन इफ दे आर फ्रॉम द एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, दे पिक देम अप एंड दे ब्रिंग देम टू अस बिकॉज यू नो यहाँ ठीक रहेगी. हम भले ही इसकी ठीक से देखभाल कर पाएं कि नहीं कर पाएं, यहाँ ठीक रहेगी. दैट्स व्हाट वी हैव अर्नड. दैट्स द लव एंड रिस्पेक्ट दैट वी हैव अर्नड लोकली आल्सो. So yeah, this is great. Coming to the fun part, we do something like this every year to raise money for the project, which empowers the girls through education. And I think when you educate a girl, you educate a whole family, right? You educate the whole nation. So we're building a greater and a better India and a better world, a more responsible world, an equitable world. And it's such a fun way to do it. These crazy people out here are going to ride a rickshaw from Mumbai to Kanyakumari. I don't know how. हम अगर मुझे कोई बोले कि आप रिक्शे में सिर्फ पीछे बैठो मुंबई से कन्याकुमारी तक, मैं कहूँगा यार रहने दो. I'm sorry, but no. I'm actually very jealous of all these people because I feel that every time they do all these cool things and every time I plan कि इस बार तो मैं करूँगा, I'm going to go with these guys, I'm going to do this trip, you know, especially Kilimanjaro. I was so excited about climbing Kilimanjaro. But every time it's either shooting or some other work, a whole bunch of responsibilities, so I miss out on it. So I'm going to let these guys go have the fun. But on Monday morning at 7:30, right outside here, outside Sun and Sand, 8:30. Sorry, 8:30. 8:30. You want to sleep an extra hour? Okay. At Monday morning at 8:30, we're going to launch this. We're going to flag off the ride from Mumbai to Kanyakumari. I'm going to attempt getting in the front of the rickshaw and trying to ride it a little bit, and I'm hoping that I won't topple it to the left or the right, because it's very difficult to balance. And I'm shocked that you've been training just one day and you're confident enough to ride. Okay, best of luck.
1 hour actually. So far it was 1 hour.
1 hour. Yeah.
And
So my only prayer is they go safely and they reach safely in a rickshaw from Mumbai to Kanyakumari. But it's really cool to see they're doing this, because when they're doing this, every time they do one of these kind of events, every time they do a challenge like this, people from all over the world, they come and back the challenge and they raise money. So each one of these people, there are 15 of them that are riding, each one that's riding is backed by many, many people who are supporting it and saying, look, you're doing this, I'm going to put 100 pounds behind you, or 200 pounds behind you, or 1,000 pounds behind you. And that kind of just keeps building up the corpus, and that money is used for us to be able to educate and take care of these girls. And we do it at an unbelievable price. We do it at 18 to 20,000 rupees a year. And that includes everything. I'm talking about computers, karate classes, gymnastics, Odissi dancing, classical music, a full education, clothes, food, nutrition, healthcare, all of it.
And
I don't think anybody else is doing it at that price, and we are, because we're really, really dedicated and committed to this cause. So, yeah. So all those people who are watching this in every corner of India and every part of the world, please get in touch and contribute, come forward and help us make this incredible army of girls that are going to change the world. Thank you.
I just have one question before we open up to everyone. One question for Vivek Bhai. Your time is so busy. I mean, I've seen it personally. And I'm sure you must get requests from so many charities to help them with them. Why us?
Because of this guy. Because most charities that I see that some of them have passion, some of them have commitment, some of them have an infrastructure, an organization. But Hamesha, what I look for is the administrative and miscellaneous costs when I see their paperwork. And that's always in the high 30s or 20s, up there. So that means that every rupee that you, or every 100 rupees that you donate to that charity, 30 or 40 or sometimes 50, in some of the international charities, 60 or 70 rupees out of that goes towards salaries and administrative costs, and basically you're paying for some dude who heads an organization and drives around in a Mercedes-Benz, so you're paying for his diesel and you're paying for his car and his EMI rather than paying for the cause. And what I love about this organization is that that figure is almost nothing, is negligible. It's
6.6%.
It's 6.6%. How do you run an organization in 6.6% of everything that you raise? So that means 74% of everything that, no, 94% of everything that you raise, 94% of everything that you raise goes to actually the cause, to actually educate those girls, to actually feed them good quality food. And that's why we're so open. हम छुपाते नहीं हैं, हम कहते हैं यार जिसको आना है देखना है, आओ देखो, see what we're doing, collaborate, become a part of us. So many of you are young journalists here. When the didis who do different professions, when they come to our school and they just do an interaction, एक दिन का interaction की दीदी आप क्या करते हैं, हम ये करते हैं. It's so funny, जब मैं पहले पूछता था तो सब कहती थी टीचर बनना है, डॉक्टर बनना है, क्या बनना है बेटा बड़े होके, डॉक्टर बनना है भैया. अच्छा. Then one day I took Sushmita with me, Sushmita Sen. Sush Didi, पूरा हंगामा हो गया वहाँ पे. Sush is also so loving. She came and she spent actually 2 days with us in the school and interacted with all the kids. उसके कुछ दिन बाद I asked them, बच्चे क्या बनना है? So I had 5 or 6 of them telling me कि भैया Miss Universe बनना है. So it's the kind of impact. उनके मन में अभी ये बात ही नहीं आई है कि हम ये कर सकते हैं. So the minute you expose them to say, अच्छा लड़कियां भी जर्नलिस्ट बन सकती हैं, अच्छा लड़कियां भी ये कर सकती हैं, लड़की पायलट बन सकती है, they start to imagine कि this is possible. So even if you come and spend some time with them, you give them a dream. And that's my only submission. Don't give them money. Give them a dream, give them hope, give them love.
Thank you very much, Vivek Bhaiya. I just want to follow up on what Bhaiya was saying, this nation was one of the first nations in the entire world, one of the first democracies to have a female prime minister.
Yes, absolutely.
And we followed not far after you with Mrs. Thatcher.
Right.
We now have Mrs. May. And I look forward to the day when, as Vivek was saying, these ladies, these girls will become ladies. They will become part of society. And I know we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
And it will happen, I hope, in our lifetime. But one of these days, one of our children will become the Prime Minister of this great nation.
Yeah, I
and
hope
that
so.
will be a great testament. So please send your blessings to these children. And Vivek Bhaiya also talked about the danger involved and sending prayers. So we look for your prayers and the prayers of this nation for our safekeeping. So thank you very much. I'm going to open the floor up to questions now to anybody here on the panel.
सवाल वाल है.
You have the I have the first hand here, and then I'll come back to you, sir. Yes.
यार मैं अपने आप को कोई ब्रांड एम्बेसडर समझता ही नहीं हूँ. पहले तो मुझे लगता है कि मैं इस परिवार का एक सदस्य हूँ और जैसे कहते हैं यथाशक्ति जो मुझसे हो सकता है, चाहे कभी पैसे कम हो जाते हैं, प्रेशर पड़ जाता है कि भैया इस साल 100 बच्चियों की फीस नहीं आ रही, क्या करें, तो हम फ़ोन घुमाने लग जाते हैं या फिर अपनी चेकबुक निकाल लेते हैं, दोनों में से कोई एक कर लेते हैं. तो इस तरह का कोई प्रेशर मेरे हिसाब से नहीं है. अगर if you're doing something that you genuinely love, if you feel connected to what you're doing, if you feel like a part of it, there's no pressure in it. I mean, then you kind of enjoy it. The pressure is that I'm worried about these guys. I'm worried कि यहाँ मुंबई से कन्याकुमारी जाएंगे, ये ठीक ठाक पहुँच जाएं बस. Because rickshaws are notoriously unstable, so I'm a little worried about them. Aside from that, there's no pressure at all. I hope you're taking an ambulance and doctors.
We have some. So there was a gentleman here, please.
Regarding this particular, whatever you collect your donation you get it.
Yes.
It is usable use only this Vrindavan community parts or other countries also done?
Only the schools we have. We have 3 schools there, and we're hoping to build a 4th in Govardhanji, where the Govardhan Parvat is. So we're planning to build a 4th one. So this is basically just to educate. See, what happens is a lot of people come in for a annual donation. कि भाई इस साल इस बच्ची का पूरे education का जिम्मा मैं लेता हूँ, मैं दे देता हूँ. Some people come in and say, every year, till this girl goes to the 12th grade, till she goes through our high school or goes to college or even to university, I'll back her. But most people don't do that. Most people say, चलो इस साल मैं ये करने वाला हूँ. So what happens is that those kids, we know कि अगले साल कौन करेगा. तो उसके लिए हम corpus raise करते रहते हैं. हाँ, हमारे schools के लिए, हमारी बच्चियों के लिए. It's only focused for that. हम इतने बड़े organization नहीं हैं. 2,500 बच्चे हैं हमारे पास, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं है, तो we're relatively small. जी, जी.
Yes, ma'am.
First of all, Rabinor, it's a very unique idea that you're traveling from auto rickshaw named TUK TUK. So you're going to travel approximately 1,800 kilometers. It's a really very unique idea, and you're going to do the charity work with Vrindavan, right? So what made you so special that you're going to do charity work with Vrindavan? Because there are so many charities in India. Why you opt only Vrindavan?
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you for. But actually, I'm just joining the group. The group is already doing this wonderful challenge. I decided to.
10 साल हिंदुस्तान में साधु बन के रहे, बाबा बन के रहे, उन्होंने पूरे ब्रह्मचार्य का पालन किया. 10 years he was a brahmachari in India. Ravana, he's a cool character. He's probably one of those guys I can make a biopic on.
Yeah. up Kilimanjaro mountain.
Listen, before anybody else gets to you know, I'm gonna have to paint my face white, but.
So yes, has anybody here been to Vrindavan? Put your hand up if you've been to Vrindavan.
Oh, yeah.
So 1 or 2? Okay. So yeah, really.
Apni team doesn't count.
It's a really magical place. It's a special place, like you were saying. It has 5,000 temples, right? More than 5,000 temples in a very small place. So my film has got 3 levels to it. There's one like a road movie, so it's going to be an incredible journey, like you say. It's true. We did some practice today, and in all honesty, we drove about 2 kilometers. And I've already got blisters.
हाथ में छाले पड़ गए 2 किलोमीटर चला के 1800 कैसे करेंगे पता नहीं.
So it is going to be an incredible journey.
Gloves, biking gloves.
Yeah. So the visual side of it is going to be incredible. Then there's the issue around educating girls. It's such an incredibly interesting thing, and I'm so looking forward to hearing what people have to say. But there's also my own personal journey. This is why I kind of wanted to do it. I'm going back to Vrindavan after 20 years. So for me, I spent, like they say, 10 years as a monk. Then I've spent 20 years since then, being a businessman, having a family, so many things. And so in a way, it's a little bit like you were saying.
क्या होता है ना यार, हाँ बात सही है आपकी, बट एक समय होता है, एक पीरियड होता है. जैसे अगर आप शुरुआत करें तो लोगों को लगता है अच्छा अब ये पब्लिसिटी के लिए कर रहा है, इसकी कोई पिक्चर आ रही होगी, प्रमोशन करने के लिए ये कर रहे हैं. बट जब आप करते रहते हो, व्हेन इट बिकम्स अ पार्ट ऑफ योर लाइफ, व्हेन इट बिकम्स अ पार्ट ऑफ योर एवरीडे रूटीन, व्हेन इट बिकम्स अ होल इम्पॉर्टेंट पिलर ऑफ योर लाइफ, तब लोगों को भी समझ में आ जाता है. हिंदुस्तान में, विदेश में, आई मीन आई हैव बीन वेरी फॉर्चुनेट लाइक दैट. आई मीन वेदर इट वाज गेटिंग कवर्ड and getting a lot of appreciation from New York Times for my work in India, or whether it was Forbes carrying me as a top 40 philanthropist under 40 for the work I've done, or whether it's just the government of India recognizing the work that I've done, different states recognizing the work that I've done. I don't like to publicize my achievements or what I win as an award. I prefer publicizing the cause, because that's where the attention needs to go. And earlier I used to not even speak about it. I mean, यहाँ मैं पिछले almost 10 साल से जुड़ा हूँ. आज मैं बाहर आके इसके बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ. अगर मुझे सिर्फ पब्लिसिटी चाहिए होती तो 10 साल से मैं डंका बजा रहा होता. So I'm now publicizing the cause because I want. मुझे लगता है, मेरा ऐसा विश्वास है कि इस आपके माध्यम से, आपके जरिए कुछ लोग पढ़ेंगे, 1000 पढ़ेंगे, उसमें से 100 लोग इंटरेस्टेड रहेंगे. 100 जो इंटरेस्टेड रहेंगे उसमें से 90 भूल जाएंगे कि ऐसा कुछ हो रहा है, लेकिन 10 लोग शायद जुड़ जाएं. वो 10 लोग 10 लड़कियों की जिंदगी बदल सकते हैं. सो फॉर मी दैट्स व्हाट्स इंपॉर्टेंट. क्यों दूसरों की बात करना, जिस गांव जाना नहीं उसका रास्ता क्यों पूछना. जी, मुझे एक बहुत संतुष्टता मिलती है, एक डीप सेटिस्फैक्शन मिलता है जब मैं देखता हूं, और मैं अपने आप को एक छोटा सा माध्यम मानता हूं. आई रियली ट्रूली बिलीव आई एम अ स्मॉल पीस ऑफ द पजल, आई एम अ स्मॉल पीस ऑफ द पाई. जस्ट मेरा कंट्रीब्यूशन उतना बड़ा है ही नहीं जितना मुझे इतनी ये लोग इज्जत देते हैं, इतना प्यार देते हैं. ये इनका बड़प्पन है. दीज आर द रियल हीरोज, जो दिन रात 24 घंटे अपनी जिंदगी वहां जी रहे हैं, उन बच्चियों को एक एक करके नर्चर कर रहे हैं, नरिश कर रहे हैं. इसलिए मैं इन लोगों को मानता हूं. जब लोग कहते हैं कि भाई भगवान मंदिर में मिलता है या ऊपर वाला मस्जिद में मिलता है, तो मुझे लगता है ऊपर वाला ऐसी जगह बसता है जहां पे लोग एक्चुअली अपने ह्यूमंस के लिए कर रहे हैं. जहां ये गांव-गांव जा के धूप में, वृंदावन की 40-48 डिग्री की धूप होती है, वहां पे टिन के शेड्स के नीचे छोटी छोटी बच्चियां. आप सम ऑफ यू आर ओल्डर, सो यू मस्ट हैव किड्स और ग्रैंड किड्स. कैन यू इमेजिन, आज मेरे बच्चे हैं, अब मैं सोच भी नहीं सकता कि नंगे पैर उस गर्मी में, तपती धूप में, टिन के शेड्स के नीचे ये बच्चियां रहती हैं. तो हमें एक्चुअली ड्यूरिंग द समर्स, हम स्कूल्स अपने समर हॉलीडेज के दौरान भी खुला रखते हैं और पंखे खुले रखते हैं, क्योंकि इन बच्चियों को दोपहर की गर्मी में डिहाइड्रेशन हो जाता है. तो हम उन्हें स्कूल लेके आते हैं सिर्फ पानी, खाना और पंखों के लिए, समर हॉलीडेज में भी. तो इतनी बुरी हालत है, इतनी बुरी दुर्दशा है. हम लोग बहुत इंसुलेटेड हैं, मुंबई जैसी शहर में रहते हैं, लेकिन आप में से कौन लास्ट टाइम किसी स्लम में गया था देखने के लिए स्लम्स में कैसे लोग रहते हैं? कौन गया था? कोई नहीं. हम करते ही नहीं है वो सब. मैं गया था जब मैं कंपनी के लिए ऑडिशन की तैयारी कर रहा था, और पहली बार मैंने देखा यार मेरे घर से 1 घंटे की दूरी पे लोग ऐसा रह रहे हैं. ये जिंदगी उनकी, ये दुनिया है. द डिफरेंस इज टू मच बिटवीन द हैव्स एंड हैव नॉट्स. वो बदलना बहुत जरूरी है, वो हमारी जिम्मेदारी है. You know, that's the biggest thing. I used to visit very often. पिछले कुछ सालों से काफ़ी कम हो गया है, और मुझे बाकी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. जब बच्चियां जो छोटी छोटी हैं, अभी हाल ही में गया था, I went how many 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 2-3 महीने पहले मैं गया था. जो बच्चियों ने कंप्लेंट की कि भैया आप हमें भूल गए, मुझे इतना बुरा लगा. मैं कहा यार मैं कर रहा हूँ, आई एम डूइंग फॉर द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एवरीवेयर, बट टू फिजिकली गो देयर एंड गिव देम दैट लव एंड दे सो एक्साइटेड, वो बताना चाहते हैं आपको पता है मैंने ये किया है और मैंने क्लास में ये किया, और कुछ छोटे छोटे होते हैं वो तो अपनी ड्राइंग्स लेके आते हैं, सब एक एक ड्राइंग दिखाते हैं कि देखो मैंने ये बनाया, फिर ये वाली ड्राइंग बनाई, दे मेक कार्ड्स फॉर मी एवरी टाइम, एंड इट्स जस्ट इट्स सो मच लव, इट्स अमेजिंग, इट्स जस्ट दैट अनकंडीशनल प्योर लव. आई एम सो हैप्पी एंड आई एम सो प्राउड टू बी पार्ट ऑफ एन इंडस्ट्री. हमारी इंडस्ट्री का आज से नहीं कई सालों से ये दस्तूर रहा है कि जब भी कोई देश पे प्रॉब्लम आई है, लोगों पर प्रॉब्लम आई है, चाहे कोई डिज़ास्टर हुआ हो, चाहे कोई संकट हुआ हो, इट्स अ वेरी गिविंग इंडस्ट्री. लोग खड़े हो जाते हैं, बोलते हैं हमको करना है, वी वांट टू कम आउट देयर एंड हेल्प. एंड ठीक है, लोग जज भी करते हैं हमारी इंडस्ट्री को, आपकी इंडस्ट्री वाले काफ़ी जज भी करते हैं कि यार ये तो सिर्फ पब्लिसिटी के लिए कर रहे हैं, लेकिन कर तो रहे हैं. यू नो व्हाट आई एम सेइंग, कर तो रहे हैं, चाहे किसी भी कारण के लिए कर रहे हैं, कर तो रहे हैं. देश को आज ज़रूरत है, एक की नहीं हज़ारों की है, लाखों विवेक की ज़रूरत है जो आके काम करें, बस लोगों की मदद करें, देश को वो ज़रूरत है. तो आई एम वेरी प्राउड ऑफ दिस इंडस्ट्री, आई एम प्राउड ऑफ एवरी सिंगल एक्टर, no matter how big or how small, every single person from my fraternity, every single citizen of this country who does one thing a day also for a non-selfish, निस्वार्थ भावना से अगर वो करता है, I am very proud of them. नहीं करो, ऐसी चीजें नहीं करो. Thank you. Thank you.
I would like to ask you that you guys started in Vrindavan, and in India many other parts also need this. So when exactly do you have plans to grow it?
You know, when he, in the beginning, he used to always say that I want to build 100, I want to build 200 schools. But it's really difficult. So I'm going to ask Rupa Bhaiya to answer this for you. But what I feel is, अगर आप एक जगह प्रूफ ऑफ कॉन्सेप्ट करो कि ये हो सकता है, हमने बिना किसी सरकारी मदद के अपने ही ताकत लगा के, अपनी शक्ति लगा के हमने एक ऐसा एक साधन क्रिएट किया, एक स्कूल क्रिएट किया, फिर दूसरा, फिर तीसरा, अब चौथा बनाने जा रहे हैं, और इससे हजारों लड़कियों की पिछले 2001 से जिंदगियां बदल गई. When people come and see that as a best practice and can take it back to wherever they are from and copy that and learn from what, you know, Rupa Bhaiya has created and refined over the years, I think that itself as an example, as a mission is a great idea. But then we need more people. We need somebody like you who stands up and says, ठीक है यार, मैं आज बहुत inspired हूँ, I'm going to go to Vrindavan, stay there for 3 months, learn it, come back and do it, you know, in my native place. So we need people like you to come forward and do that. But Rupa Bhaiya, I want you to answer that too.
Yeah, well, practically speaking, we have created a model which works. Vrindavan street used to be full of children begging. Now there are no children begging in the street. They're all in the school. It's a system that works. It doesn't need, huge financial support.
Opinion there with him. I feel that we as citizens have this habit of saying government को करना चाहिए, सरकार को करना चाहिए. तो आप क्या कर रहे हो? हर चीज वो करेंगे तो आप क्या कर रहे हो? गवर्नमेंट किसकी है? आपकी है. देश किसका है? आपका है. ये इटालियन आदमी ने आके, ये जितने हिंदुस्तानी हैं यहाँ पे, आई एम कैन से इंक्लूडिंग मी, हम सब से मिलके ज्यादा काम इस देश के लिए इस इटालियन ने किया है. हम सब एक तरफ, इस इटालियन के सारी कंट्रीब्यूशन इस देश के लिए, बच्चियों के लिए एक तरफ. हमें या तो शर्म आनी चाहिए या तो इंस्पिरेशन मिलना चाहिए कि यार वी नीड टू डू समथिंग मोर. इट्स नॉट अबाउट द गवर्नमेंट, इट्स नॉट अबाउट दैट. ही इज कम ना, ही इज डन इट विदाउट एनी गवर्नमेंट. ही डिडंट नो द लैंग्वेज व्हेन ही केम. एक इच्छा थी, करना है, किया. लोग कर सकते हैं, मॉडल है. ही इनवाइट्स पीपल, ही सेज आओ सीखो हमसे, एंड व्हाटएवर यू वांट टू डू हमसे लर्न करो, और आप अपनी खुद इस चीज को प्रोपेगेट करो, आगे बढ़ाओ इसको. यार ये तो गवर्नमेंट को सवाल पूछना पड़ेगा. हम गवर्नमेंट से बड़े दूर रहते हैं.
ज़्यादा दूर नहीं रहते.
Can I ask a question?
अरे यार ऐसा मत करो, मत करो, मत करो। क्या होगा, जितना मैंने बोला हूँ पिछले 1-1.5 घंटे से वो सब चला जाएगा और इसकी बाइट बनेगी और वो छपेगा। Sorry, I hijacked a little bit, but they needed those. I need to give Hindi-English bites. So. हाँ, चलो।
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
सर राइट में भी
सर यहाँ पे सर, विवेक सर।
सेंटर में लगा, सेंटर में। हाँ
खाली खाली खाली
बराबर बोला। सेंटर में। हाँ हाँ बराबर।
हाँ मस्त, एकदम मस्त। खाली राउंड शॉट घे, राउंड शॉट घे। मस्त आहे. हे पुढे ना.
बस सगळं थांब, इकडे थांब,
शादाब शाडू जाओ.
कैसी लगाइए वैसे लगाना आप।
साथ में रख दो, साथ में रख दो।
तब आगे
डॉक्यूमेंट्री बनाएगा तू।
थांबा तो तिकडे सर. आता या
रिक्शा पीछे,
रिक्शा
हाथ आ रहा था।
चलो चलो उधर.
राइट में जा।
विवेक सर यहाँ पे.
अंदर बैठिए, अंदर बैठिए।
सर यहाँ पे, सर यहाँ पे. विवेक सर इधर भी. सर यहाँ पे, सर यहाँ पे. सर यहाँ पे, सर.
आराम से।
Yes, guys, thank you.
संजय हटना, संजय.
Wow, come on. Give me one. That's pretty cool, man. Is that the challenge there?
That is the challenge. There you are.
Thank you.
All right, guys. See you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ladies and gents. Thank you. Short film for us as well. So.
Look at this. It's amazing. I love it. The colors are amazing too. That's baby one.
Baby one.
That's our one. I love it.
That's Ravenol's.
Is that what you're driving?
He's driving that one.
It's beautiful, man. Did you go riding it? Why is it TN?
Tamil Nadu.
Oh, really?
So Princely, who's here, it's his company. He's the manager of the company. The company's actually based in Chennai.
That's so cool, man.
Budapest. Princely's here.
Hey, man.
Princely.
Everything is.
Oh.
Rickshaws? How are you keeping them safe? Ambulance, doctors, somebody going with you, engineers?
Mechanic team, not engineers.
Mechanic team and
Sanjay.
doctor?
No doctor.
Must take a doctor.
Sir, Vivek sir, Vivek sir.
We have hospitals everywhere.
Vivek sir.
मत करो ऐसा. Some of these guys might see the hospital and get more sick. मैं हूँ विवेक ओबरॉय और आप देख रहे हैं सैम टीवी.
Thank you.
नमस्कार, सलाम, सत श्री अकाल. मैं हूँ विवेक ओबरॉय और आप देख रहे हैं वायरल बॉलीवुड.